Patrick and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes, emotional support horses. Patrick and the people. Rock and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes. Emotional support horses. Patrick and the people. Patrick and the people. Rock stars, blue collar heroes, emotional support horses. Patrick and the people.
Know when you see them, cause they're so real. Already know exactly how you feel. See the head, not like seeing a steeple. You damn well know they're one of the people. Nobody breaks us, cause nobody made us. And no one can take this, cause we got their fix. We are the people, we are the people, we are the people. Don't mess with this.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
we are here. It is Patrick and the people, baby. Ready
up?
for another day, man. How are you doing, buddy?
I am doing good, man. How about you?
Man, I'm pretty good for a Tuesday. Pretty
Yeah.
good. Mistress sounds like she's having a weird day already.
Yeah, she said I was dreaming that I was already dressed for work and listening, watching the show. Now I got to do it all over again.
Oh, wow. That sounds like punishment. That sounds like punishment, man. What'd you
Right.
do yesterday, buddy?
Not a thing, man. Not a thing. It was a pretty chill day. I worked, of course, but really I didn't have much to do because, like, with this new department that I'm in,
Yeah.
most of my coworkers are in like Mexico.
Oh, so y'all were celebrating the Mexican Revolution.
They were. I wasn't because I'm in the U.S., so I don't get to celebrate that holiday. But
you had to work anyway.
yeah, but I was the only one there. Like, there wasn't any managers or anything, and
Viva
I'm
la
still
Mexico.
right. I'm still new, so I was like, yeah, go. I don't have anything to do. You know, I just
That's
kind of
great.
get to chill here and get paid for it. So
That's
I didn't even know what it was. Yeah, we looked it up yesterday and found
Yeah.
out it was the Mexican Revolution, and I was like, it sounds like what happens the morning after eating Taco Bell for
wow.
me.
Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, hold on. we hit that up right there.
But thankful for it nonetheless.
Yeah.
Thanks for the easy day. Yeah.
You know, no, that's good. That's
Right.
good. You kind of took a ride. You didn't get off work, but work wasn't much going on.
Right. Yeah.
Is that kind of how it was?
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
much. So
You were clocked in, but not really doing shit.
Yep. Just
That's a good
enjoying it.
day.
Yeah, it's a great day.
No, that's definitely.
Got to focus on some personal projects, and that's the great thing about working from home is that during those lull moments, all of a sudden it's like, hey, guess
hey, I
what?
can work on this.
Right, I can
Yeah.
work on a new announcing highlight reel or whatever.
Yeah. You were showing me that. You were working, kind of doing some AI stuff and putting together some stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
amazing how good AI is becoming.
Man, it is. And it's really like, originally at the start when it first came out, I'm not going to use that. It's not going to help me at all. It's just going to mess it up. But it's really become something that I almost go to first now.
I think a lot of people may be going there now.
Yeah.
I think the tool, people are starting to figure out just how powerful it is and what you can do and all the different things you can do. I mean, it's.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, I
but-
don't know either, but I know that it's almost unlimited. It's only really limited to what you can think of and how to
Yeah.
approach it.
Yep.
Because if you want it to create a schedule for you, it will.
Yep.
If you want it to, be a therapist, it will.
You can set it up. Like, I have ChatGPT set up every Monday to drop in my inbox, like, any type of announcing opportunities that were mentioned anywhere.
So if you're
close by.
trying,
Yeah.
let's say that you are
Looking
maybe-
for a job.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or if you're looking for a job, or maybe you're looking for events that you can take your food truck to.
right.
You could have it pop up reminders. Hey, there's an event here today. There's an event here tomorrow. Whatever.
Right.
There's so many different things it will do. It'll look up lots of information for you. That's for sure.
Yeah. It'll do that.
Yeah, there was a house that I was looking at, trying to do a description of, and It was about 100-year-old house. So
Yeah.
I was like, hey, AI.
Hey, AI.
Right.
What's up?
Why
How
don't
doing?
you tell me a little bit about the history of this property and some of the unique features about it that may be helpful for someone who might buy it?
Okay.
And it'll just give you all kinds of historical
Did it, I
content.
was going to say,
Oh,
did it
yeah.
give you, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It talked about the area, just all kinds of things.
So now, did you go and fact check it at all to, be sure that it was spitting out accurate info?
I do fact check most things that I do because sometimes it can be wrong.
Right.
I've not experienced it, but I've read that before.
Right.
I've not had it tell me anything yet that wasn't valid.
Right.
But I know apparently a lot of people have.
Well, hey.
I guess it fills in the blanks sometimes depending on what you ask it.
Right.
You know?
Well, like I know when before, and I'm sure it was before we started also feeding it information.
Yeah.
But like when I'd look up like the Patrick and the People podcast on like Grok when we first were using Grok a lot. And
Yeah.
stuff, it would confuse some of the names of people with like
Yeah.
other people.
Here's a couple ideas. Here's one good idea for sure. Okay, and so I'll tell you how to use it, but everybody else can kind of take from that what they want. Right.
Fair enough.
So you want people to know more about your announcing,
Right.
and what you do.
Right.
So AI is the new Google,
Right.
right?
Right.
I mean, if you're
absolutely.
being
I would say so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not a far
Yeah,
statement.
No, trust me, it's not. All right. So, what is it about Google? Google pulls all the information on you to make a composite of
Right.
who you are.
Right. Right.
So, if you search Google, it's going to bring up 20 different things about you. AI is going to bring it up in one form, right?
Gotcha.
So, if you go to your AI and you say, Grok, or Copilot, whoever you use, right?
Right.
ChatGPT. I am a professional sports announcer.
Right.
Ask me 20 questions to learn more about me and what I do.
Yeah.
And so it will.
Right.
And you give it answers. Now, when someone looks for an announcer, you have fed your information into it.
Right.
So now it has a better profile of who you are in there.
Right.
And so it will help. You're feeding the new Google the information
Basically,
you
yeah.
want it to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I learned that from real estate, from a little class we did where they were like, go in and tell it you're a real estate agent and
Okay.
to ask you 25 questions to
Interesting.
learn more about you. And so that's what I did. And it was really good to do anyway. Because,
Right,
Because
right.
then it starts to help you. Can I suggest this? Could we do this? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? And you're like, well, shit, maybe I
Yeah,
do.
maybe I do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hadn't thought about it. Maybe I do,
It's funny you say that though, because that is really true. Like when I went to when I was using it, I went to ChatGPT and I just said, hey, take everything you know about me and my announcing career and what I've done
Yeah.
and come up with curate a open for
Now,
bookings. post.
imagine if it did that after
After,
you
yeah.
fed them the answer those 20 questions, how much more would it know
Right.
about how to position you and work for you?
Right. Right.
And that's the number one benefit. The secondary benefit is when someone searches for you,
They see
boom,
all that,
that
right.
information is going to spit out.
Man.
So you're trying to get ahead of the curve by putting your information out there before
somebody
everybody
else
else
did.
it'll pull it from the internet.
Right.
But when you feed it that information, that's what it knows about you.
Right. Right.
And it got it direct from the source. So it's going to consider it good information, right?
Crazy to think about. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, I mean, you would think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
Hopefully, you're not
absolutely.
gonna, lie about yourself too much.
Now, not every AI tool is the same. Meta promoted its AI, new free AI creator tools on Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah, it did. Apparently, they have something going on over there. And so how did they promote it? Well, it appeared to show an AI-generated video of the president kneeling before a demon. That's right. That's right.
man.
That's right. A screenshot of the AI-generated video showcased in an advertisement for the tool showed what looked like the president shaking hands with a Satan-like figure before kneeling before it, according to the video that was reviewed. The promotion read, Meta AI, try free AI creation tools, and featured a Get App button. They launched Vibes in September, which they describe as a new feed in the Meta AI app and Meta 8.ai, where you can create and share short form AI generated videos. So now they're wanting you to go in and make AI videos, kind of like a Reels, but all AI.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just flood us with more fake stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
but that's right.
Can't have enough.
That's right. And I love that. That's where. See, can you see it right there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's great. No, I love it.
Yeah, that's way to.
I mean, that's the way to go. Is just put the president kneeling before Satan.
Right.
I think
Why
that's super smart.
You won't
Yeah.
piss anybody off
No.
doing that. Not at all, man. Who's gonna get in their feelings? Come on.
Come on, Zuck.
Reminds me of the South Park episode.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of does, doesn't it? It's kind of funny, actually. It really does. I wonder why that was the ad I can.
You know why that was the ad
I
they
can
chose,
guess.
man. Who's not gonna stop on either side? You're gonna stop and look at that.
Yeah, you're right.
You did.
No, you're right. You're right. It is one of those things, isn't it?
That's marketing to the
No,
source, man.
it is
How can we
marketing.
get everybody to look at this ad? Let's put the president kneeling it, because either way, you're going to invoke
Yeah.
something, man.
No, you're definitely going to do it.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
it's a weird world. It's a weird world, man.
Welcome.
I can only imagine 20 years ago if that had happened, people would lose their minds.
Little doggy says, vibe? Oh, I'm on this.
Oh yeah? Okay. Well, tell us how that goes. I'd be curious to know.
What's up, Brad?
So, talking about technology, I thought this was a pretty interesting story.
Yeah.
Authorities are looking for a group of suspects after police say they walked away with 175 grand in cash
Dang.
from a Virginia ATM machine in a rising crime trend named jackpotting.
Okay.
Jackpotting is defined as a cyber physical crime in which thieves gain access to an ATM by installing malware or a physical black box device within the system. Criminals then access the machine through a physical connection or remotely to override the security. That causes the ATM to rapidly dispense cash.
Huh.
So this started on October 3rd. This guy comes up, this Apple Federal Credit Union, to the ATM drive-through. And he didn't even, I don't know why he didn't cover his face, because, when you pull up to the ATM, the
camera's like right there, yeah.
And his face is right there. I mean, it's like, here I am, I'm the criminal.
Well,
But for as smart as he was, not that smart.
right. There's always something.
But anyway, it started then, and they drive up. He used a key to access the ATM, though authorities don't know what actions were taken once the machine was opened. The following day, they came back and
It's
and
right
did it
on there,
again.
too.
Yeah,
That
no,
picture,
yeah,
right
there.
You could not have been more
And he
obvious.
And he doesn't even look like, a sharp.
No,
he
dude,
looks like
not
a
at all.
schlubby dude, like a schlubby dude who just got out of his trailer.
The neon yellow
Yeah.
hoodie, just to add extra in the
Right.
middle of the day.
So it says they came back again, and I guess they got a little bit of money and then went over and watched for a while to make sure nobody showed up. Then they went and just unloaded it.
Yeah.
And got 175 grand out of it. So they're asking for help identifying.
I never knew ATMs had that much money inside.
I
of them,
wouldn't have
man.
thought so.
I thought maybe like 5,000, but 175,000.
And maybe it's not all the time. I don't know. How often they have that much, which banks have that much.
Right.
I don't know how they know that. But that's pretty wild. They just go up and
And to
get
think
it.
all this time I've just been doing the wrap the chain around it with a truck and pull it through the door or something.
They've tried that before. Yeah. I believe that was in a movie one time. Maybe
I
Barbershop.
thought it was in Saline County last week.
It probably was. Get off Sling County, boy. Let's see what else is going on here. A little bit. I'm going to save that. Okay. We'll stay on kind of the tech thing. YouTube star Jack Doherty challenged cops to a duel while standing in the middle of a Miami street moments before being arrested on drug charges. You think you're funny? If you're going to be funny, get out of the fucking street. I don't know if you think you are. That's a Miami police officer talking to the 22-year-old.
Dang.
Doherty was arrested after standing in the middle of a street. He was found in possession of amphetamines and all kinds of other drugs, I guess. He said, I was trying to walk up the street and, hold on. All you had to do was get on the fucking sidewalk. That's all you had to do, the officer said. But the influencer, who has 28 million followers, showed him, I guess he was gearing up to film one of his prank videos. The cops who arrested him seemed to be his target.
Oh.
Other videos showed the tense moments leading up to the arrest. He challenged the cops to a duel. All right, we challenge you to a duel. Guys, go on the sidewalk, he said. After we duel, sir, I'm not going to tell you again, get on the sidewalk. Yes, sir, after we duel.
Wow.
Because these guys, they think they're invincible,
They're
man.
idiots, yeah.
Yeah. So you know what's going to happen there. He got arrested.
Yeah.
And again, my question is, and maybe it's because you're on drugs, that you're going to challenge cops to a duel while you have drugs in your possession, not in the car, on you. Like what did you just leave the dealer? You still got it in your pocket, and you're
Right.
like, I'll challenge you to a duel, officer. Oh, the only duel should be you getting in your car to duel the fuck out of here, man. You just picked up drugs, bro.
Right, you just got done, yeah.
Now meth's legal now.
Right.
Isn't it legal? No, I'm afraid it's not, Jack.
Next time I'm just going to call the police, let them know where the drug deal is going to take place before we show up.
Yeah. Meet me
at
at my dealer's house for a duel. I'm going to go over here and get myself a couple grams of meth.
Yeah.
You meet me there for a duel, officer.
Right. It'll be a good time.
Your dealer's like, thanks, bro. Really appreciate that. What a moron, man. How did we get bold and stupid
Well, this
simultaneously?
is what happens when you go viral.
Well, these folks that do these prank videos and they get really bolstered up, and they really
Right.
think they can get away with anything until they don't. Until you're standing there with meth in your pocket.
Right.
Now I want to challenge you to a duel, officer. What's in your pocket? Don't worry about it. Draw.
You know, it occurred to me the other day, really like all these prank videos and viral bits and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Think about it. Like, it's really just the old radio prank concept, but with video now. And
Kind of.
like, I see it just hitting that point. Because remember back in the day, like, I'm sure you've heard the story about the $100,000 that was given away on air.
Yes.
And everybody thought it was money, and it turned out to be just a candy bar, and then somebody got sued, and
Yeah, no, I would have probably beat the shit out of somebody over that. But yeah, it did change radio because they did get sued.
It's only a matter of time before something.
No, you're right. No, that's until somebody really gets hurt.
Right.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no, you're good. Grab my Mountain Dew while you're out there, would you?
Yeah.
Please, yeah, that'd be great, man. Thank you. I've been looking all over the place for it.
I'll find it.
Yeah, no problem. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Mister says if you're going to be stupid, you better be tough. Yeah. Yeah. Where in the world did he go? David Murphy said, damn, that dude is dumb as fuck. Sad that there's so many idiots with money. Talking about, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no,
Appreciate that.
It's hard to imagine how you can be that stupid and yet make so much money. Then again, look. Well, never mind. We didn't make any money. I take it back already.
We're just stupid.
That is correct. We're stupid and no money. That's the worst way to be. That's a great pickup line, huh, honey? I'm stupid and I got no money. You want to go out?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, that'd be great.
It sounds fantastic.
Listen to this. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent struck the final 5 pennies Wednesday, each bearing a rare Omega mark, ending U.S. penny production and creating collector's items that might fetch millions at auctions. The penny, first authorized under the Coinage Act of 1792, was recently discontinued due to the rising cost because it cost about 4 cents to make a penny.
Okay.
It's not a real good investment.
Right, not at all.
If you think about it. And a lot of stores already are running out of pennies. They have signs, things like that.
Yeah, I was in the gas station the other day. They said Chick-fil-A stopped accepting pennies like
Oh, they don't even
altogether.
take
They
'em?
won't even take them. Yeah, they're
Really?
like, oh no, we're done.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
just stop reaching in there and giving me that sticky shit. Nobody wants your stuck together Coke welded pennies anymore. Shocking. The nastiest thing possible you could hand someone is a penny. You know how many pockets, Cokes,
All right.
things it's been in?
Jeez.
Oh, my God. While experts estimated the auction value of the final pennies between $2 million and $5 million, other coin collectors said the estimates seem unrealistic. Well, they're going to be worth a lot, I can tell you that. If you get one that has that stamp on it, that's pretty damn dope.
Right.
So just a handful of them out there. So now everybody's going to really start going through their pennies and seeing what they're worth. I mean, for a long time, people used to collect pennies back in the day, and I know some people collect coins. But most people kind of quit even looking at it, messing with it. But I bet now that they're going away, a lot of people are going to start really looking through theirs and going, man, I might have something worth money.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got over 1,000 pennies under my driver's seat. How's there a shortage? That's a great question. If you hadn't been so selfish, you prick, and got those 1,000 pennies out from under your seat, we wouldn't have a problem. We wouldn't have to even do this. It's all your fault, Murph.
1,000 years from now, there's going to be somebody meeting somebody like, hey, you got that penny?
You're right. You got some of those pennies, man. May become the currency of the future after they get rid of cash. We may have to go back to all the pennies we have. Use those. Be our underground currency.
The new world will find a stash of pennies somewhere.
Yeah, be an underground currency to bypass the government. All right, let's see. A couple more things here. I'm going to save that. I'll talk about this one. Eddie Murphy, I don't know if you've seen, there's a documentary called Being Eddie on Netflix. It's pretty interesting.
I did see that. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw it was on there, yeah.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
It may not be exactly what you think. It's about his life, and it's him telling it. But it's a lot of fascinating things that come out of it. It's not just about him. It's about the time that we were in and everything that was going on. And one of the things he said that sometimes when you're at the epicenter of change in something, you don't recognize it.
Yeah.
And I guess I'd never thought about it until he said it. But he was talking about, you have to understand that, yes, Richard Pryor was big and there were lots of big comedians. But he said, I was the first black comedian that was worldwide that people embraced and loved as a movie star.
Oh.
And so you had him, you had a handful of Oprah, a handful of people, African Americans who were breaking through this, glass ceiling or whatever you want to call it,
right?
To get a different level of fame altogether,
right.
And it is pretty amazing when you look at the context of that. But in this, he was talking about a lot of different things, and he was opening up about his decision to cover the funeral cost for some of his celebrity friends. They include musician Rick James, comedian Red Fox, Fred Sanford.
Yeah.
William Thomas Jr., who played Buckwheat in The Little Rascals.
Okay.
He said, when Red kicked, I had to bury him. I had to bury Red. I had to bury Rick. I bought Buckwheat a tombstone. He didn't have no tombstone. He said, I'm always burying these people. He said, it tripped me out. These people, show business, all that. And then when they pass away, there's not even money to bury them. Where are their families? Where are these people? It's a lot of people like that. Now, Red Fox, as I said, was known as Fred Sanford, but they did work together in Harlem Nights. He said to work with somebody he idolized, on the outside, I'm unflappable, but on the inside, I'm like, when are we doing Harlem Nights? I wanted to do a movie with some of my old heroes. James collaborated with Murphy on his song Party All the Time, which was a massive hit in the 1985. He died of heart failure in 2004. And again, how he's been performing his whole life and had no money, I don't know. He said, I paid for a lot of funerals, but I don't go to funerals. So the only funeral that he'd been to are the ones for his biological father and his stepfather. And that's his biological father and his stepfather, and that is it. And no other ones. He said, when I kick, I'm not having a funeral. Not going to be laying up there with people coming, looking at me, lowering me in the ground. He said, I'm to be cremated immediately. There's no funeral. There's no memorial. None of that trauma. It's too much. He said, I don't care what they do with my ashes as long as you don't have people standing around. He said, I'm not trying to be in an urn while everybody's crying. I don't want to have that moment.
Fair enough.
So he said, crying's allowed. I'm just talking about the whole ritual of a funeral is too much for me. I get that.
I mean, yeah.
I don't like them myself.
Right.
You know, and I have gone to a handful, but they're not. I mean, and not that they're supposed to be fun, but it's just
it's just a weird.
It's surreal. It's
yeah,
weird. It's odd. You know, it's such an odd thing to be part of.
I can't say that I'm too far. I'm not a fan of funerals and that like.
No, me either, really.
I've been to my grandparents
be
and
cremated.
I
don't care about.
And I'm the same. I don't want to know there was ever. No.
You don't have to do all that.
Right.
Yeah, no. Light me on fire. Roll it up in a big blunt. Pass it around and be done. How about that? What?
Oh man.
You don't want to smoke me?
Yeah. No, I'm good.
All right, one more thing before we break here. Exactly. I don't even want people to know where my ashes are. And if someone keeping my ashes in a key ring or something, how do they know I'm not carrying? Or they're not carrying around my penis? That's a great point, Mike. It's a great point. It might be keychainable. What? What? Nice little keychain. Every time you rub it, never.
I just wish you wouldn't. I just wish you wouldn't have said that.
I know. All right, one more thing. Let's talk just this sports thing real quick.
This is actually my dad. So
Cam Scatabo has never been afraid to get physical, and now that includes ringside with WWE stars. The injured New York Giants running back got into it with members of the Judgment Day faction.
Yep, it was a great Raw.
This was during John Cena's final Monday Night Raw at Madison Square Garden. In a live segment on the main Netflix broadcast, Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, and J.D. McDonough, who are all heels, approached Andrew Schultz, the comedian, after losing their six-man tag match to Cena, Sheamus, and Rey Mysterio.
Yep, it was a good match.
Dominic taunted Schultz, who was sitting with a group of Giants players that included first-round pick Abdul Carter, and doing a ringside interview in Scatabo. And the dude said, Mysterio said, the only good thing that's come out of New York City is standing right in front of you. The only champion New York has seen. And can you count, Cam? How many years? He don't know. He can't count. That's what he's. And then they go to scrapping. And it was a pretty good little over.
Yeah, it was a little, yeah.
I mean, it's fun. Good for him. It's always cool to see.
Good
these people get their little moment in the WWE, because I don't care who you are. If you're a dude,
you grew up watching wrestling.
At some point, you would love to be somehow involved,
right,
in a wrestling event.
Absolutely.
Even my dumbass broke 2 ribs to do it because it was cool to do. Something you always wanted to do as a kid. Then you find out what it's really like. You're like, I don't want no more of that.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
3 cracked ribs.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back in just a minute.
Bullshit.
You quietly light your own fires, grinning as you slink away. Slashing all your own tires, bitching cause you gotta stay. I can't keep running this white horse when you're both predator and prey. Leave the saddle and change the course. A tip of the hat, fuck that, and I'm on my way.
All right, man. Good morning, Patrick and the people. And don't forget, please, do not be left out. The roast is coming up December 14th. And, man, what a roast it's going to be. I'm so excited about all of the people on the dais, my so-called friends, who are coming to abuse me for a couple of hours. Rich will be leading the charge as the roast master and host of the event. As well, we're going to have Matt Orton, our Bigfoot hunter. We're going to have John Bailey of John Bailey and the Heathen Revival. He'll be roasting and performing. Comedian J.P. Ford, comedian Eugene Belcourt, comedian Julio Gonzalez. We're going to have Otasco Hill. We're going to have little doggy Mike Woodall. We're going to have Gunnar Griffin. We're going to have Tactical Turkey and Bundy. Not to mention Luke Shoemaker and Vantage Ruins will do their debut performance here. So it's a big ass deal.
Oh yeah,
it's a big deal. It's time to get your friends together, get your family together, whoever it is that enjoys music and comedy, and get your tickets. It's only $20. That's a cheap ticket for all that entertainment. I mean, that's a lot of stuff for that amount. And it's going to be at the Looney Bin, so you know they got great food, they got great drinks, they got everything you want. They even have weed drinks there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they still, though?
Yes.
I thought all that just got banned.
No, I don't think so. Maybe I'm crazy.
Yeah, because they just passed something.
Did they?
Yeah, they through federal government.
Really?
Where it was like they put a ban on like THCA and drinks and stuff like that. So I don't know.
Maybe
but
not.
Nonetheless, either way.
They did have.
Right, they did have them for a while.
But you know what? I'll tell you what you could do is you could just smoke some weed before you come. How about that? How about that?
Right in your car, in
Yeah.
the parking lot.
Yeah.
Nobody will say nothing.
All right.
Be a good time. Come out and celebrate the retirement of Angry Patrick.
Yes, not retiring from the universe, just from broadcasting. So, a couple of stories here, but this one I think takes the cake today, and I'm pretty. I read the headline, and it just confused me and made me angry at the same time.
Okay.
And I don't know. That may not be something that happens to you guys, but it's a move that might have some parents. They may push back a little on this. I think.
Yeah.
I think so, but you know,
was it like a safety recall or something?
No.
Or
you're much closer to this than I was. Now it's been, my sons are adults now.
Yeah.
But you can remember it wasn't far back. Jax was a baby.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, as a dad, that from time to time you were called on to change his diaper.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that happens,
That's
right?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
pretty normal responsibility. Daily almost,
There's a new way to change your newborn's diaper.
Oh?
Yes. Drenched diapers are no longer messes that need to be ripped off a baby's bottom, according to new advice from early childhood development researchers. Now, these fine, intelligent people, by the way, are in Australia.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I'm confused. What do you mean they don't need to be ripped off?
well, I'm going to tell you. Instead, the experts encourage mom and dads to ask their infants' consent first.
What?
Did you know what consent is?
I mean, yeah, I know,
Okay.
but like, wait,
That's right.
what?
That's right. They say at the start of a diaper change, ensure your child knows what is happening. Get down on their level and say, you need a diaper change, and then pause so they can take this in. What?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Then you can say, do you want to walk or crawl with me to the changing room?
Nuh-uh!
Or would you like me to carry you?
Nuh-uh!
What is
Come
going on,
on,
man?
okay. All right, go on.
This can be
Go
a
on,
time
this is-
to help children learn about consent and how their bodies work. By the way, they did not respond for comments. So basically, what they're telling you is you need to go ahead and ask permission to change your baby's
Yeah,
diaper.
yeah, no.
What?
Come on now.
What?
You've got to be. Oh man.
It says it says Yamala Diaz, a clinical child psychologist, says that involving a baby in the diaper changing process is great practice for future discussions about body autonomy.
This is.
What?
It's just ridiculous.
When it comes to having these important conversations with kids, the sooner the better. Ensuring consent remains part of the conversation throughout early development. Parents and kids will be more comfortable talking about and establishing boundaries. First of all, babies don't even know what consent is.
Right.
Second of all, what baby wants in? I mean,
You want me to ask the thing that can't decide whether it wants to eat its foot or the TV remote
no, the thing
to make a decision?
Hold on. I'd like to ask you, who just shit in your pants.
Right.
You literally just shit yourself violently. But I'm going to ask you if it's okay
Yeah, for me to
fix that for you.
just
They even strongly propose using the anatomically correct names for private parts like vulva, penis, and anus when changing and bathing a baby. Parents may feel uncomfortable doing this and think more childish names should be used. But this keeps children safe, and it means they can inform trusted adults about their experiences with all the people who care for them. Come on, man.
come on.
Come on now. I mean, how did we become this stupid? What happened? I woke up today and I finally realized I'm old. I never wanted to be the guy who goes, how did we get so fucking stupid now? But we have arrived there. We have arrived at idiocracy.
Right.
We have arrived at a point of no return. We have lost the plot.
Dude,
man.
that's
When you're asking your baby for permission to change its shitty diaper, you mind if what if it says no, by the way?
right? What are you supposed to do?
What if your baby says no?
No.
You're just going to leave it like
No,
that?
I want to sit in it for a few days.
No, he didn't give me
He
consent.
didn't- yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Child Protective Services? I know he's got rashes. He wouldn't give me consent.
Right. I need him
I
to give
asked
me
him
right.
3 times. He said nothing. He said goo goo gaga.
And then he wanted more food.
So what am I supposed to do, officer?
Right.
I can't force him. I mean, on that basis, where does it stop? Is it okay if I take you to school, Timmy?
Now you're negotiating with someone that eats drywall and thinks, Paw Patrol is fiction.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. The kid that's got his
if I have to ask my baby for permission to change its diaper, it better be asking me for permission before it drops it.
Yeah, right.
Like, hey, is it okay if I, drop this nuclear?
The kid who just pulled a big nose plum out and ate it
Right
in front of you. Yeah, that's the kid you're going to ask permission to. Kid who just chewed on a spider.
Right.
And this is I don't help me.
Stupidest
Help
thing
me
ever.
understand.
There is no help, man.
Help me.
There
Somebody
isn't.
help me understand this, please. I mean, are people just insane?
The only thing I've ever
I mean,
asked
these are
for.
doctors we're talking
Right.
about here, for God's sake. These aren't just regular folks. No diss to regular folks. These are doctors, man.
No, because regular folks are more in tune. We don't care.
I'm just trying to understand how doctors, people who've gone to medical school, people who've done years of research, come up with a proposition like this with a straight face.
Ever just heard of educated, just fucking idiots?
Yes, and that must be what's going on. I mean, these people have to be isolated in
Like-
some academic.
Is this the first time you got high or something and you're like, maybe I should ask my baby for permission?
Right? Yeah, is this
know-
your baby's first spliff? Because that's crazy, man. That is crazy. May I take you to school, Timmy? No.
Yeah.
Well, he can't go to school
I can't.
today.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, no, this is fantastic, man. These people do not live on a planet I call Earth. And probably these people aren't even parents. I'm guessing they're
They
not
can't
parents.
be. Like,
There's no parent in their. Well, yes, there are. They're idiots. I'm sorry.
there are.
Look, I mean, I look at, and, you know, I don't want to. Yeah, I do. Megan Fox, for example. If you have 3 kids and 2 of them are trans,
Yeah.
something's up, man. She's probably asking permission to change the diaper.
T-Mac says, I just asked Tommy for consent to change his diaper. He said, EI, EI, EI. So is that yes or no? Did
I
he
don't
consent to
know, but
change it?
don't make a mistake.
Right.
Don't make a mistake, because as soon as he can talk, he's calling scan on your ass. She's been changing my diaper without consent for years. I never consented
Right.
once.
I want to sue. That's what you're going to have
then
next.
You're gonna
Yeah.
get charged
Yep.
because you violated their consent basis.
What are you doing? What are you
Yeah.
in here for?
Yeah,
I'm doing
yeah.
consent
No, I
to
didn't
change
get
a shitty
consent
diaper.
to change a shitty diaper.
60 days.
Yeah. No, I'm just doing my time, man.
Right.
I mean, I just don't.
David Murphy said, I bet Jack Doherty's mom asked him if she could change his diaper.
That is correct. Murph, that's probably right. That is probably right. You're probably exactly right. If you see somebody out there screaming at the sky,
Or asking
during a
cops if they want a
protest?
duel.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably their parents ask them, "Is it okay if I change your diaper?" Is it okay? Help me understand. Did I just wake up and become the old guy on the porch yelling, "Get off my lawn, you bastards"?
Yep.
Because I feel like all of a sudden I did. I feel like I'm missing something in the universe that I'm supposed to understand.
No, it's just that we have brains, and we tend to use them.
You know,
At least a certain percentage of them.
I thought maybe I'd smoked a lot and I was not really that bright. But now I'm beginning to feel like a genius compared to these people. Hell, I'm a doctor at this point. And I'm telling you, don't ask permission. Change that dirty ass diaper. Kid can't give you permission. Doesn't need to. You're the boss.
Just imagine being in the grocery store. You go up to the checkout line, right? There's
Yeah.
the mom, dad, whatever, with their kiddo in the
Yeah.
cart. You know, freshly full. You can smell it all the way down the aisle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, little Billy. He won't give me permission to change his
Not
diaper.
here in the
We're just
store.
not here. Yeah.
No.
Maybe when we get out to the
Yeah.
car or something.
Yeah. No.
Please just deal with the
These
smell.
are the same people who you see with their kids screaming, acting insane, and they're trying to negotiate with them softly. Billy, shut up, bitch. That's no way to talk to your mother. Go off. He's
You're not
3.
changing my diaper.
Yeah, I mean this is
I've been sitting on that turd since I was 1.
these are the kids that are little entitled pricks that
Right.
are causing problems in school, that are giving teachers hell. These are the ones that need a paddle. To be honest. I'm starting to think maybe we got to bring the paddle back. We might have to bring it back. We might have to tell all the parents, screw yourself. We're beating your kid for you. Sorry, you can't do it. I understand. We're going to do it.
I want to know what childhood memory these doctors unlocked with their therapists that they were like, that's where it all went wrong.
Right.
If my mom would have just asked me for consent to change
No,
my diaper, I could have had a whole different life.
I just saw someone the other day testifying in front of Congress that kids knew their gender identity as young as 3 months. I'm like, bitch, they don't even know what gender is.
They don't even know what it is.
They don't
They
know
just
what
look
they
down
are.
there and go, what? Why is
They
this
don't even
here?
know anything. They pee straight up in the air. Right on themselves. They don't know. Yes, I know my gender. Hold on, I just shit myself. I'm not giving you consent to change it. I want to sit in it. Do you guys have a good lawyer you can recommend? My kids might file charges now because I never asked for consent. No, that's fair. I will put money on your books for ice cream. That's
Right.
for sure. I'll definitely help you with that. But you're probably going to prison if you change your kid's diaper without permission. You're going to prison.
Yep.
Yeah, they're getting ready to start ratting you out right now. They're gonna waive the statute of limitations like they did for the Me Too thing, and every baby that was ever changed without consent can come forward one time and get their parents charged. And you're all going to prison.
50 years from now, you'll be having Facebook ads and everything.
Yeah.
Did you give proper consent to have your
Right.
diaper
Did your
changed?
parents change your diaper
You
without
might be
consent?
yeah.
You could be entitled. Call Dewey and how. That's. I mean, I. It's so hard to even formulate a sentence based on this. You just go, wow. I mean, these people literally have degrees upon degrees. They woke up. They took all that knowledge they got, and they went to a computer and said, "Let's type this up and say it
Right,
to people."
right.
This sounds good.
This sounds like a
This
great
sounds brilliant.
finding.
I mean, I think
We
about.
will win an award for this.
Yeah.
The Nobel Peace Prize is ours.
Yeah. See, we have the breakthroughs like learning what schizophrenia was, or
Right.
bipolar, autism,
ADD,
and then
ADHD.
shit consent.
Yeah. Yep, and yep.
Shit consent. That's the new brilliant breakthrough that we have. Shit consent.
Peter Van said, "My parents never asked me for consent of anything they did. My entire childhood was an episode of SVU, apparently."
That's correct. No, there was no consent required in my home.
Right.
Now, matter of fact, my father would make it very clear. One of his all-time favorite phrases was, "This isn't a democracy; it's a dictatorship, and I'm the dictator."
Yep. Yep.
And that's what he would say, and he'd be like, "Yeah, that's pretty true." I mean, what am I going to say to that? Nothing. Am I going to rise up on the rebellion?
You needed to tell him that
did.
you didn't give your
No,
consent.
I did when I was 16. I got kicked out. I rose up. I rebelled. He said, "Nah, I'm the dictator. Get out." And I did.
Yeah.
You know, I took off, you know. I didn't like the dictator, so I left the country. You know what I mean? I self-deported. Oh, man.
Just climb back over the fence to get in, though. Get back in. Yeah, no.
I might have swam somewhere. I don't know how I got it. I don't know how I got here, Rich. I don't remember. It was late at night. I'm not sure. I don't know.
You didn't give consent for your diaper.
Now, y'all think about that, and we'll come back and talk more. We'll be back.
That is.
I've had enough of the bullshit, and I'm done with the lies. Believe what you say, but don't trust my own eyes. Got caught sleeping when it all started. Had no idea that common sense had departed. The time to talk, oh, it's already expired. But you're still talking that shit, turning my world into a tire fire. I do believe that's just about it. No more insanity. You've been wearing the wrong answer, like it was the king's finest robe. Got a sharpened blade beneath it, just in case somebody gets too close. Oh, I get it, I'm supposed to be towing the line. If anybody asks, hey, everything's fine. The time to talk, oh, it's already expired. But you're still talking that shit, turning my world into a tire fire. I believe that's just about it. No more. No more insanity. I'm tired of being the ant under your boot. I'd love to tell you about it, but the point is probably moot. Not just cause
Okay, we're back.
So, man, I was just thinking, like, we were talking about, getting consent from the babies and
Yeah.
everything to change. What if they don't like the feeling of a diaper?
Now, hold on. That's a very important point. Because, let's be honest. It wasn't the kids that chose that.
Right.
They don't even like them often. They try to rip them off anyway, right?
Exactly.
So
they're always halfway hanging.
So,
in
if you're going to talk about consent, forget changing the diaper. What about the diaper altogether?
right. What if I just throw some puppy pads out,
Now,
or
see-
we have free range babies?
Well, that kind of would be a free range baby. I guess you could send them out to the backyard. But,
Right.
But I like the puppy pad idea. Yeah, you just set it strategically in the house. and
Right.
Say, Johnny, just whenever you feel like it, squat down and take a
If you
shit
could-
right
if you
there.
could just try
Just
to
hit the
get
puppy
that.
pad.
Yeah.
Just hit the pad.
Yeah. Just right there near
Can
the
you
door.
imagine you're walking around your house not paying any attention, just stepping a man-sized shit?
Gross. I'd be pissed. Ugh.
But you know what you probably would need to do?
I'm already pissed when the dog does it.
Look, right. And you don't want to have a lot of sense. So maybe what we could do is we could, instead of just a pad, we could have like kind of a box top.
Yeah.
Maybe
like a litter box.
with the stuff like litter. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And they could just shit right there.
Right.
And then cover it up
And
when
then
they're
just
done.
right.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect. Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah.
There you
That
go.
would
We
work.
don't have to worry about consent at all anymore.
No need for consent.
Go into the litter box.
Now, if you want to learn to use the restroom, you can. I'm not going to make you.
Right.
Because that's
We
up
don't-
to you. That's your choice how
Right.
you like to poop. Poop anywhere you want. I don't care. You don't need me to tell you how to
Not
do
right by the fireplace, preferred.
it. Yeah. Not on the porch.
Right.
Trying to do it right on the front porch. That'd
Try
be
and
great.
find a nice,
Could you just maybe a
patch
bush?
of grass, bush. Yeah.
Get some free range kids. Just send them out to the backyard. No pants on.
That's how
Work
you
it
potty
out.
train them. You
Yeah.
start off with the puppy pad in the middle of the floor.
Yes.
And then you slowly move it to the
Migrate
door.
it.
And then, try and train them to maybe, I don't know, like hit a bell or something when they
Yeah.
need to go outside.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? Yeah.
That's great.
great.
That's pretty good to ring a bell.
Solve the
I
problem
love
right
that.
here. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Mom,
We don't want it to be a traumatic experience for you to have to go to the bathroom on the puppy pad or go outside,
Yeah.
Nice
Just kids
subtle
pooping
way.
everywhere in the yard. Dogs confused as hell. What are you doing back here, man? What are you doing? It's my place, man. You got a bathroom. I don't have one. What are you shitting in my house? You big giant human turds over here.
Stinking up the place, man.
Yeah,
Jeez.
just look at these kids ruining it for everybody.
If only there was something you could wear that could just trap all that right there.
Yeah, and if
And-
only
and-
you had someone, since you don't have any faculties to help you change that for sanitary reasons that don't involve consent. They just involve not dying.
Oh.
This is
Mister
special.
said there's going to be a ton of single people in the world if parents start treating them like this when they're kids. No one wants to start raising their partner.
No, it's already hard enough. It's already difficult enough now. They can't even handle adversity. As soon as adversity comes up, they just start crying.
Can't wait to see the dating profiles with 39-year-old male
House
potty
trained.
trained. Yeah, house trained.
House trained. Can you imagine you start dating a dude and he's like, no, I've never been house trained, to be honest with you. I still just shit in the bushes outside.
I got one of them.
Why are you going outside? I got to take a shit.
There's a bathroom. Right
here.
there.
I never learned to use it. I don't like those toilets. I don't believe in them. They're the devil.
We're just gonna do away with thumbs and everything.
They suck your soul down there.
Right. I don't give consent.
Yeah. I don't give consent for the water to look at me. It's violating my boundaries. Oh my God. Dude.
Just wait till their first time they go into a bathroom and use a urinal. They're gonna sue the urinal for not getting consent to
You're
flush.
right. Yeah.
Because it just did it automatically.
It flushed automatically. I didn't.
I was in the middle and it just
Scared me.
PTSD.
My mom made me use a toilet. Do you understand the trauma? You understand the childhood I had? I had to use a toilet. I didn't get to free range shit like you kids.
You had such a great life.
Shitting everywhere you want. Anytime.
My parents couldn't afford the nice pads. We had to use the Dollar Tree pad.
You use cardboard boxes. Just smears it around. Can't even drag your butt across it.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, it's gone too far, I'm sure. But you get the point there. It's just insane, man. So I'm saying the world's lost it, bro. I mean, if you ever wondered, is there something a little amiss about the world? That story right there is all you ever needed to hear. To know that you might be different than other people on this planet. You might have another perspective of how things work. So if you ever think, yeah, we're not really that different, are we? Oh, yeah.
I think
we are.
I just had an idea. I think before the show, before you retire and we have our last show,
Yeah.
we need to put together like a time capsule of stories. To be dug up like 20, 30 years down the road.
Yeah.
And that one
That
definitely
one is
needs
definitely one.
to be
I would
in
love
there.
to see 50 years from now. 50 years from now, right? Because you're right. If we would put some of the craziest shit right now in a time capsule and just wait 50 years for people to look at it and go, what the fuck are they smoking? What the fuck happened to people in 2025? Your president's kneeling to Satan.
You're talking about getting
You
consent.
get consent to change shitty diapers. What's going on?
The fuck was wrong
What's
with these
2025 about? You're gonna look back and go, man, these people were struggling, bro. These people were on the struggle, man. They were all insane. It was a period of mass hysteria.
No wonder their world ended.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
They were their own demise.
That's exactly right. That's what it's going to be. We're going to be our own demise. That'll be the next,
Right.
the next culture that comes along.
Screw a nuclear war. We're just
talking
gonna have
about-
the shit smell.
Yeah, no, they didn't have hieroglyphics, but they did have consent for shitting.
Paintings.
Yeah, no, we've just gone too far. What are you, a boy or a girl? What are you today? What it doesn't even matter if you're a girl or a boy.
I'm
What
an
are
owl.
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to be? I want to be a dinosaur. Then you are. You are a dinosaur, baby. No, he's not a fucking dinosaur. It's a human being. Teach him to shit right. Wipe his ass. Get him to school. God's sake. Oh,
Help
man.
us.
Please.
Help us, please.
I think it's too late. I think God's looking at us like, you know how you look at your kid when they just keep doing something you tell them not to, they're climbing up on the couch and jumping off. You know they're going to hurt themselves.
Right.
And you've told them 18 times, and so you know you just got to let them hit their head, right? That's where we are with God. He's like, I got to let them. I got to let them fall.
FAFO.
Yeah, go ahead, guys. Get the consent, whatever it is you need. It just,
Right.
Yeah,
Knock yourself
I'll tell
out.
you what, I'm going to check back on you on about 50. Okay? I need to go check on some stuff. I got something on the stove, and I'm going to come back in about 50 years, see if y'all are all right. I might start another planet somewhere. I may have messed up on this one somehow. I don't know what I did wrong. Where did I go wrong? Can you imagine God something? What did I do?
These dumb idiots. What?
I've given them everything. I gave them everything. All of it.
They decided they needed consent to
I gave
change
them
it.
AI, for God's sake, to revolutionize the world. And now they want consent to change a diaper. They think they're dogs. What happened? Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, we got to stop. We got to do something
I
different.
need a break.
Yeah. Another one we just did. All right, fair enough. We'll be back.
A bullshit, a bullshit.
just lowered the jacks, bumped the key to make her growl. It feels good to have my wheels back. Now we're out on the prowl. Rev it up as soon as we hit the light. Turn the speakers to 11. We're headed into the night. Dice all coming up sevens. T-tops popped on the red Z28. Everybody can hear us coming. My girl outside looking like kidnapped babe. Oh hell yeah, you know I'm running. Cranking up Cashmere like we never heard it before. Catching tight curves here with the gas on the floor. Tearing across the city to make the show on time. We the Smoke Down Committee, and we on that high climb. Roll another one. T-tops popped on the red Z28. Everybody can hear us coming. My girl outside looking like kidnapped babe. Oh hell yeah, you know I'm running. Roll another one. You probably gonna see us rocket past you on the freeway. You riding in a lead bus, we're rocking it like a speedway. Just as we went by, I see the look on your faces. Man, they look so fly, I wish we could trade places. No. T-tops popped on the fire red Z28. Everybody can hear us coming. My girl outside looking like kidnapped babe. Oh hell yeah, now we're gunning. Red Z28, read the play, IMGONE.
We are still. We were still going, man. Still ripping. We just couldn't stop, man. It's just, yeah. Now you're right. Wendy said it. You can't fix stupid. No, it's just not a fixable thing, is it? All right, let's change gears here because I think that this story also is big time, and I'm certain that in this state at least, this will be huge news. Huge news, I tell you. Because let's face it, a lot of restaurants all of a sudden are drying up and going away, right?
Right.
A lot of your most favorite things have gone. Ruby Tuesdays is gone. Dixie Cafe is gone. All these different places. I mean, they tried to change Cracker Barrel, nearly broke it.
Right.
But how about a success story?
Okay.
How about a success story that you didn't expect or see coming? Steakhouse chain Sizzler is making a comeback.
Wow.
With a new refreshed look, even as the quick service restaurant sector faces challenges that has prompted countless closures. Creative agency Tavern was tasked with helping the brand reinvent itself. It was a pop culture icon in the 80s and 90s on the West Coast, but over the years they faced an identity crisis and lost its way. That's what they said. Now, we had a Sizzler. It was Western Sizzlin'.
Okay.
Then it was Sizzler. We had one of those in Benton for years and years and years and years. Now, have you ever been to a Sizzler?
No. Nope.
No, never heard of Western Sizzlin'?
Never. I mean, I've heard of Western Sizzlin'. but-
Same thing.
So it's like a all-you-can-eat order steak. Gotcha.
Yeah. You go in,
Right.
you can order the steak if you want. There's an all-you-can-eat buffet of just everything in the world. You know, a bunch of
There used to be another, I don't know if it was a split chain off that or owned by the same people, but it was called Ponderosa. And that was a popular restaurant.
Okay,
Did the
that
same
sounds
thing,
like the same thing. Yeah. The company is trying to change things, announcing plans to refresh the brand. They said that they're tapping into the sentimental value
Oh.
associated, and they plan to compete with fast food giants like McDonald's and offer a more appealing alternative for parents seeking a dining experience that evokes comfort and familiarity. Can you get families in the restaurant still? Is that still a thing? The chief growth officer, because they have one of those, said last month the company is seeing sales in the updated restaurants up 47%. One of them 100%. They currently have 80 stores. They've completed 9 renovations in the past 2 years, and they're looking to make a plan for franchise owners to adopt, and most of them are agreeing to it. In the heyday, they had over 700 restaurants nationwide. Fast food companies already facing a lot of pressure, so it is kind of a surprise to see them doing this comeback.
Right.
Would you be interested in going to the Sizzler?
No.
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 No. Is there any buffet that you like that you would go to?
I mean, I've gone to, what is it called? The one that's popular now. They've got a couple of them.
Oh, Golden Corral?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't think of the name, but yeah, I've
And
been
it
there a
is.
couple
It's
times.
the new Sizzler.
Yeah.
Two Sizzler restaurants have been the location of the 2 most disgusting things I've ever seen in restaurants. The one on Geyer Springs had rats and roaches running up on the salad bar. Well, first of all, why are you eating a salad at a buffet? See, if you're not eating the salad, it wouldn't matter. The one in Benton had their dry age room next to an open door with a dumpster 5 feet away. That's rough. That's rough. That is rough. That is rough right
Probably
there.
was filled with a whole bunch of non-consented diapers,
Ooh,
too.
no, and it's bad. Yeah, you're probably right. It's really bad. Really bad. Mike said, never again. Well, I suspect the people who worked there before wouldn't be there again. Maybe they wouldn't do it that way now. I don't know.
That might have what caused their identity crisis in the first place.
Yeah, maybe that was part of the problem. Yeah, we went a handful of times. It may still, I don't know. It may still be there under a different name, the Wood Grill or something.
The wood fire grill?
Yeah,
Is that it? Yeah.
I think something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't ever go there, so I'm not sure.
I've never been there. I've heard of it, and I know. I think Mike, he had said wood fire grill a little earlier in comments.
Okay,
so.
yeah.
There was that one that was like the Brown's Country Store or
Brown's
whatever.
Country Kitchen. That was around a long ass time. That was a staple of the '80s. People came from Little Rock to eat there. But then at some point, the Browns sold it. And it wasn't as good anymore, to be honest. But it still operated for many years. And then finally, Ozempic came along. No, I think they went out before Ozempic came along, actually. I don't know. I think buffets in general, there's just room for a handful of them to exist. The Chinese buffet is always, going to be around.
Right.
The Panda Garden or somewhere like that. There's a Buffet City in Benton. I'm sure you have one near you.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's always a Chinese
China
buffet.
Yeah.
Yep. and people like that.
I'm just not a big eater-outer person. Pause.
You heard it first. You heard it first here. Ladies, you heard it first. Don't date rich.
It's all right. Nobody is anyways.
Little doggy said, every time I go there, there's vomit in the parking lot. I just can't. God.
Ew.
That
At the
is
wood
bad.
fire?
I guess. I
That's
don't know.
not an inviting. Yeah.
It's not good. If I open the door and there's vomit, I'm just going to close the door.
And
I'm
keep
leaving.
on going. Yep. Yeah, I'm done. Mistress said I loved Browns.
A lot of people did.
Yeah.
It was big.
I
Time.
heard a lot of good things about it. I always wanted to go, but I never had the opportunity. But as I was saying, I don't go out to eat very often. I like to cook, man. I'd rather just cook it at my. Well, if I'm gonna go out to eat, I want to go get something that I can't just make for myself
do it
at
for
home.
yourself.
Right.
Right.
And there's just not a lot out there, man.
I will say that I think I told y'all the other day, and I'd forgotten to talk about it, that Mike, little doggy, had come by the house and brought some chili starter for us.
Oh, yeah?
Man, that chili was so good. Mike, that chili was so good. It was spicy, too. It was
Nice.
good, man. It was so good. It was so good, bro. So good. So let's leave the diapers and do this. When parents feel like they've lost control of their children's tech usage, they can call up Daniel Towle, a professional screen time coach who works with families one-on-one. The 36-year-old says many have the same question. What's the perfect amount of screen time to make kids behave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because again, you need consent for diapers, and you now have a screen time coach. A screen time coach. You see, my screen time coach for any screen in the world was my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my time to watch TV. Get away from it. Matter of fact, put it on channel 7, then leave. You know, the reality he's found is more complicated. Many parents are just as glued to their devices as their kids. And oversimplified solutions like going cold turkey rarely work. A job he thought was going to be mostly technical advice has become more about relationships and helping parents navigate a complex ecosystem that wasn't originally designed with kids in mind. He said it's fend for yourself out there. Parents are trying to keep their kids alive, keep them safe, keep them happy. And then somehow you have to know how Instagram and TikTok algorithms works, how VPN works. You have to understand what Discord is. He said managing technologies has become an overwhelming part of modern parenting. Now, do you feel that, are you comfortable with technology and talking to your kid about it? You understand enough about it to feel good about that? Or do you feel like you're lost in the sauce?
No. I feel comfortable about it.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable that he understands everything that I understand about it, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's just where it's at.
Yeah. Okay.
We were just actually having this conversation yesterday. Mm-hmm. Because we were playing a game on, he wanted to play some Roblox, and we were playing some Roblox, and he was, it was some game where, like, you're basically role playing an Uber driver or whatever, and so you have a phone and you can send like messages between other people in the game, and I was like, yeah, we're not doing that. Nope. Yep.
Well, maybe you should consider this. Managing technology has become an overwhelming part of modern parenting. Caregivers are trying to be IT departments, screen time police, content filters, and scam educators. They have to keep up with the latest risks like AI companions while struggling with their own tech usage. To cope, some adults, maybe you, are seeking outside help from specialists, parenting coaches, online communities, and camps they can send their kids for a tech detox.
Wow.
You know how I got detoxed? By being grounded.
Right.
Yeah, you're grounded to your room for the summer.
Right.
The whole summer? The summer. What does that mean? It means you come out to eat if you're
You don't
lucky.
get to do anything else.
You come out to go to the bathroom, and that's it.
Right.
But the whole summer, all of it. And it was.
Yep.
The whole
Every day.
dang summer. I could read books. That's all I could do. Read
Right.
books. There was, first of all, TV during the day sucked then. So even if I could have watched it, I didn't want to.
Right.
Unless you want to watch soap operas.
You wanted to be outside playing with your friends.
That's what you want to do. Technology kind of snuck up on society, this guy says. He has the Reset Summer Camp for Digital Detox in California. You see, that's what happens when you live in California.
Yeah.
You send your kids to a Reset
detox.
Summer Camp for Digital Detox. How about you just say, put your fucking phone down. If you pick it up again, I'm going to break your hand. Do you understand that?
When we were kids, we got sent to camp for a parent-child detox. It was here,
Right.
take them for a week.
Yeah, you get them out of my house.
Right.
Get the hell away from me before I kill them. For 4 weeks, a group of around 36 teens live in a college dorm with no tech access. The camp costs just under $8,000 per kid.
Jeez, just imagine how many iPads you could buy with that.
The first, fair enough. The first week is rough, but eventually the kids who are 13 to 18 adjust to the schedules and relearn how to spend time offline. Since he started the camp in 2017, he said he's seen the tech itself change, but the problems are the same. Many caregivers giving kids smartphones early, then don't maintain control of how much they're used. About a quarter of kids under 12 have their own smartphone. Most have access to a tablet. 86% of parents say they have rules around device usage. Most say they're only able to stick to them most of the time or sometimes. So do you have a tech limitation with yours? I mean, what are his limits involving that kind of stuff? Does he have any?
No, not really. But then again, like, I don't know. I guess it's inherently like factored in there.
Yeah.
If I had to say so.
So it's baked in the cake, so to speak.
Yeah, and just the way that our day is organized, like, because I go pick him up from school about 3, so he gets home from school about 4. I'm now at the new department. I was working until 7, so it used to be, hey, from 4 till 7, Dad's got to work.
Right.
So if you want to, be on your tablet or whatever, you can.
Yeah.
Then at 7 o'clock, we'll just say now it's 6, because I'm usually off by 6.
Yeah.
But we're starting on cooking dinner. We're cleaning up around the house. We're looking over, if there's schoolwork that needs to be done. Hopefully we're doing that. I've now just recently, because my kiddo's been having a little bit of struggle in math. He hates math with a passion.
It's not uncommon.
Right. So actually we had talked about that, and now we've implemented, so when he comes home, I'll sit down I have my desk, and then I have another chair for him, and sit down here. Of course, it's still screen time, though. That's where I have the issue with, because it's Khan Academy.
Yeah, but that is a great tool, isn't it?
It is.
I told Rich about it. I'll tell all of you about it if you don't know. So if you have a child who's struggling with whether it's math, English, it doesn't matter what the subject is.
Right.
There is a place online. It's completely free, 100% free. It's called Khan Academy, KAHN, and it makes it fun and easy for kids to learn. I say fun as it can be.
Right.
But it's a means by which it's specific to their grade. You can find specifically what they're working on, and they can drill it and test it over and over again.
Right.
And do it until they get it. And so it's got a little instruction. The little teacher shows them how to work the problem and all that, goes through all of it, and then you get your little thing that you do, your quiz or whatever.
Yeah, it's usually it was 7 questions or something.
Yeah, to make sure that you got it. And if you don't, you go back and do it again till you do. But it's a really, really great tool for tutoring without a tutor, so to speak, helping them get more comfortable, get repetition with it. Math was the reason we did it for Tyler.
Yeah.
And now Tyler's pretty good at math.
Yeah.
He is decent at it. Yeah. But yeah, he struggled with that probably 3rd, 4th grade.
Yeah.
And he probably spent 2 years nearly every school day on Khan Academy.
Yeah.
Until we got comfortable with it, because he struggled in the beginning with multiplication tables. But once he got past that, it was, the bigger multiplication problems or long division, that little area right there.
Yeah.
For a lot of kids, it becomes a challenge.
Well, we threw out Common Core the other day. We're like, no, we're not doing it that way. let me show you how to carry the one.
Yeah,
and get to the
Common
answer.
Core is trash. I don't care what anybody says.
But I do agree, it has been a great help. But again, with that is the same token of, but it's still screen time.
It is, but that's an educational thing,
right?
And you're overseeing that, And it's not, to be honest with you, it's not a social media.
Right.
They're not talking to other kids.
It's not just mindless YouTube videos.
They're not being, prompted to do a prank or wear a certain thing or say a certain thing or yell 6-7 unless it's the answer to a problem. You know what I mean?
Speaking about that, did you hear about the school that started giving out tickets to kids?
No.
For saying 6, 7.
Really?
I mean, it's all, fake and
all,
everything,
yeah.
but yeah, they're...
That's good.
Yeah, they're
We're
like,
gonna
no,
break
we're
'em.
done with this.
We're going to break them. No,
They're not asking for consent, man. They're just giving a ticket.
They're just giving them tickets. No consent. No consent. If I slammed the screen door, I'd be asking for, if she's saving Wednesdays, going back to when we were talking about getting in trouble. She said, if I slammed the screen door, I'd be asking for an ass whooping. That is correct. Now, if you slam, let's say your parents say something and you slam the door because you're mad on the way out, that was an ass
Oh,
whooping.
yep. Oh,
no,
yeah.
You were called
Oh, yeah.
back into the house.
Get your ass back.
Don't you slam my, you don't pay the bills
All
here?
right. You're going to fix the door?
Yeah. Oh, no, you're going to catch that one. Yeah. Yeah. Or
Car doors, too.
Or how about this? In or out?
Yeah.
In or out? Pick one. I'm not cool on the outside. I tell you again, goddammit, you're going to be in your room all summer. Okay. I just want to drink. Get it out of the hose.
Yep.
And you scald your lips off from the hot hose water. Ah! That's how it was.
Oh, man. Childhood was great.
Yeah. No, it was wonderful. My parents didn't ask me for consent to kick me out of the house.
Right.
By the way. Just make me stay outside all day.
Again, back when parents had to be reminded they had kids.
Yeah, that's almost
7 o'clock
true.
at night. Do you
Almost
know where
true.
your kids
Yeah.
are?
Yeah, no, that's when the light started flashing, you better come on home. You better see it.
Really, that's all that. That's all that's changed, man. We didn't have screens back then, but really
No.
think about it. At the end of the day, it's about having your child leave you alone and find something to entertain themselves for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, really. Isn't it?
that's what they used to do. We just didn't have the screens to do it. But look, everybody,
No, but we learned
how
to-
much time is your child spending outside?
No,
You know.
we learned to explore. We learned to
Right.
do a lot of different things. Now kids are much sharper because of the technology in a lot of
Well,
ways.
and it's also more
Well,
of a
they were.
dangerous
I thought
world.
they
We're
were.
more, scared.
Yeah, that's true.
That's really, I mean,
Yeah, no, it's true. It was harder to get kids in the van.
yeah,
then.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You had to really.
They had friends and
you had
stuff
to really
around them.
abduct
And,
them. They wouldn't come to you.
yeah.
And go, oh yeah, I'll go
They'd
with
sit
you.
there and mouth off to you for 5
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, no. No,
What kind of candy you got? That candy
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, no, they would have brought me back. They'd have dropped me off a block away. Nope, don't want him. Can't deal with him. Saving Wednesday got misgendered. He's feminine up here at the shop. Okay, well, sorry, he, she, my bad.
Right?
It's not really misgendered. Yeah, I'd have to know the gender to misgender. Spent a lot of time in Washington State. Who did? Why? What was happening in Washington State?
I think he's talking about Saving Wednesday, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it.
Sure.
Yeah. Now that'll do it to you spending time in Washington State. You may question your gender if you go live there for long enough. You live in LA, you live in Seattle, you live in Portland, you live up,
I'm
somewhere
sure in L.A. it just comes with the welcome
in
packet.
LA. Yes. Now when you move in, it's
Here's
like,
your pamphlet.
yeah, please pick a gender identity while you're here. Which animal are you?
Not one of the old outdated ones.
No,
Like,
I'm a platypus. Yes, you are. Welcome to LA.
Don't forget to get consent before you change a diaper.
That's right. That's right. Did I just see you change your kid's diaper in the car? I didn't hear consent. Yeah, I'm calling the cops.
Yeah, no more pulling off at the rest stop, man.
As the homeless guy takes his shit outside your car. They're calling the cops on you because you didn't get consent to change your kid's diaper. You see that, man?
Right.
That's the model. The one shitting here by my car? Oh, great. I appreciate that. I'm so glad I made it to L.A. In L.A., we're so much better. Mm-hmm. In L.A. Fucking idiots. Well, if you haven't escaped from there by now, why? Are you rich? Because T-Mac said, I was almost kidnapped as a kid. There was a man with a van. He asked me to come get candy with him. I said no and pedaled my ass home and told my grandma. Her and my mama called police. They caught the guy, but I don't know what happened to him. He became president. Sorry. Terrible joke. Terrible joke. Save Wednesday said ran a cannabis farm, left because of all the BS that's slowly getting more apparent here. Yeah, no, I feel you, boss.
Right.
Yeah, no, I understand completely why you might have left the West Coast. Again, anyone with good judgment is leaving the West Coast now. And the East Coast is now becoming part, at least the Northeast. They'll be bailing out of New York down
Yep.
here to Arkansas soon enough.
Get ready.
We've already got a lot of California refugees here.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So next up are the New York refugees. Get ready. We're going to have to straighten them out because they're going to come here talking that New York style. Player, we'll break that real fast here in Little Rock, okay? Don't come in with you. Don't come in hot.
Don't
like
come in
that.
trying to take over.
No, don't come in hot with that Brooklyn stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to straighten you
I'm
out.
walking here.
Yeah, well, you about to not walk. You about to be crawling here, okay? Walk in front of my car again, bro. Don't hit the hood. Do not hit my hood. That's an ass whooping right
I
there.
say every time I pull into the gas station.
All right. Well, that's because people
Don't
are
hit
under your
my
car.
hood.
Yeah. Because you're dragging them through the parking lot. Help me. Help me. I'm here. I'm under your car. Who was it you ran into? Just some rando?
Yeah, it was just some
Yeah.
random. That was, yeah.
Yeah. And he just kept going. Didn't he? He didn't even stop and talk to you or anything, did he?
No, he just, yeah. He
Just got up and went on.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that's,
Good morning.
yeah. Welcome to life, bitch. I'm Rich Rockwell. I'm an announcer.
Oh, and his head
what
bounces
you
off
should've
with
done.
you, right?
You should've just-
Should have just rolled down the
Will
window.
he get up? Unbelievable.
The disrespect.
The disrespect. Oh. Oh, yeah. A little playtime. Oh, my God. All right.
We've done gone off. the
Yeah,
rails.
no, this show is just crap today. I'm going to be honest. We're in the tank. We're toast. We're toast already. I'm super excited. Coming up this weekend, we'll be going to Fayetteville on Saturday.
Yep.
And going up for the RCAST award ceremony, and it's like basically the Emmys or Oscars for podcasts here in Arkansas. And so we are so flattered. Have been the whole time to be nominated for several different awards. Hopefully, we'll be able to bring some hardware back here,
Hopefully.
back with us. So, root for us on that. I know that the reason we were nominated so many times is because of our awesome audience who went out and nominated us. So thank you so much for all of your extra effort to do that, because that does take time, and we are not unaware of that, and we're thankful because everybody here has busy lives more than ever. So the fact that you take a moment to help us is pretty damn awesome.
Right.
And big thanks to Fitz Auto, 8421 Stagecoach Road in Little Rock. Look, if you need a vehicle, go over there. We bought 7 vehicles from them for a reason. They're really, really good. My Lexus, still the best vehicle I've ever owned in my life. Still going on its 3rd person in the family, at about 250,000 miles, and still rolling, baby.
Nice.
Still rolling. So
Water pump and all.
yeah, that one has a functional water pump. Thanks for reminding me, man. Real pal, man. Real buddy. Just
problem,
a real
man. I got
buddy.
your
Yeah,
back.
no,
Always.
I appreciate you. Spread the word about the roast, if you will. Just tell one person today. Just tell one person who doesn't know about it today. Hey, did you know they're roasting Angry Patrick at the Looney Bin?
Right.
And send them the link. Just reach out to somebody at random, somebody you hadn't talked to in a while. Maybe it'll spark up a great conversation. Maybe you've been looking for a reason to, talk to them and you just hadn't had one. Well, use this as that. Use this as a wonderful way to reconnect to that person you hadn't talked to in a while with a random text of, did you know they're roasting Angry Patrick at the Looney Bin? Followed by the link.
Right.
It's going to be, and you know what? You'll probably be a hero to that person.
Let's hang out.
Yeah, that's probably what they're going to say.
Right.
Hey, I want to go with you. Can I go with you?
Yeah, absolutely,
And they're
man.
going to be like, this is great. Look what Patrick's doing for me already.
See?
You see? And next we'll work on consent. But what?